Why hello you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another first time reaction video. Once again, my good American friend Judd, who is obsessed with country music and is my country music guru, has given me another recommendation. He's told me that I need to react to this song right here by Randy Travis, Free Wooden Crosses. And I've been told that I need to make sure I check out the lyrics for this as well because they're quite important. So that's what we're going to do today. If you got any more recommendations for any other country music, let me know in the comment section down below. You guys should all know how much I absolutely love country music. I feel like country music, more so than any other genre, is a way of painting pictures, telling a story with a simple song. Like, you get a whole movie condensed down into like 3 or 4 minutes of music, and I love that so much. Anyway, if you want to support these reactions, please press that like button and please press that subscribe button. Without more talking from me, let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Randy Travis, Free Wooden Cross. I wonder how old this song is.
A farmer and a teacher, a hooker and a preacher, riding on a midnight bus bound for Mexico. One was headed for vacation, one for higher education, and two of them were searching for lost souls.
It's amazing how a guitar can be the soundtrack to a story so brilliantly, like your perfect companion to storytelling. Because it's not just the vocals or the lyrics that create the storytelling, it's also the instrumental, and somehow the guitar brings that story to life. Whether it's just sitting around a campfire and you bring out a guitar and start telling a story or singing a song, it's amazing how playing that instrument this well is able to do that.
Two of them were searching for lost souls. That driver never ever saw the stop sign, and 18-wheelers can't stop on a dime. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you, it's what you leave behind you when you go.
What is the sound of the instrument we're hearing now? Is that just a different version of a guitar? Like it sounds like it, but is it a different instrument? It's utilized so much in country music too. I really love his voice. He's got a very old soul's voice. Like, I feel like I'm listening to like my granddad tell a story. You know, the voice itself has like a very mature tone to it, and it's a very calming effect. It does feel like an older person sitting down telling me a story, which I really love. I'm trying to fully understand the song as well, so I'm guessing the reason we have 3 wooden crosses is because the 4 including the bus driver, so there should be 4. So we're trying to find out what actually happened, and all of these people have passed away because of a crash. Is a very, very well done song where I'm literally sitting here imagining this entire scene in my mind.
That farmer left to harvest a home and 80 acres, the faith and love for growing things in his young son's heart. And that teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children, and did her best to give them all a better start.
I love this guy's range. When he said did her best, on that did note, he did like a real drop, like low throat tone. And then he does like these like little quiver with like his like where his voice breaks a little bit. And he did that all just like on the same bar there, which I thought was a really nice touch. I love the idea of this song. It's not what you take, it's what you leave behind. And this is something I was actually thinking about recently, where I basically just spent a little bit of money on someone in my life, and they were saying that they felt guilty about it. And in that moment, I literally was thinking, I can't take this with me when I die. When I die, my money just dies with me. You know, it vanishes or whatever, or you leave it to someone or anything like that. But you can't take these things with you, so you might as well use them while you're here. Use them to make memories. And that's what I was thinking, and I feel like this song tells that brilliantly. The idea of what you leave behind is more important than what you take with you. It's what you do while you're here, not what happens when you're gone.
And that preacher whispered, can't you see the promised land? As he lay his blood-stained Bible in that hooker's hand. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go.
The chorus is so well done. Because the verses, especially the opening verse, is sad and slow. And it breaks your heart a little bit. Where you're just imagining these poor people who have passed away before their time. But then the chorus picks up, feels a bit more happy. Has a bit more energy in it. And that matches the tone of the song. Because it's not a sad song. It is a song where we're highlighting all the incredible things these people left behind. All the things they did and what they changed and whose lives they changed. And that's what we're thinking about. And it highlights the positives of something negative.
That's a story that our preacher told last Sunday, as he held that blood-stained Bible up for all of us to see. He said, bless the farmer and the teacher and the preacher who gave this Bible to my mama, who read it to me. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway.
Brilliant little twist there at the end as well. When he said God bless, like, the farmer, the preacher, the teacher, I was confused as to why he wasn't mentioning the 4th person. I thought the preacher was the one who survived, and then you realize, no, it was the mother. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word, but I'll say it anyway. It was the mother who was the hooker. She survived. I don't know if that's going to just affect the video. Hopefully not. But there's a nice little twist there.
Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know.
She raised the preacher.
It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go.
And then the whole message of the song comes full circle with that statement.
3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway.
Country music really is something so freaking special, to be able to write stories and turn them into music. It is fascinating how they are able to do it. How all these incredible country music artists that we have reacted to are able to do this. That we are able to sit down, listen to these stories that are songs. That's what they are. That's what they feel like. It feels like I'm reading a book, but someone's singing the words of the story to me. I love how simple and complex they are at the same time. Simple because anyone can understand the messages and the concepts. Anyone can sit here and listen to it and feel the story. And complex because they're full of twists and turns and brilliant writing that brings all of this to life. Randy Travis did such a fantastic job at telling such an important story that we can all feel and all relate to. The story of simplicity, where value your life, but value what you leave behind. Don't value what you're taking with you. And in death, even in death, you can still make an impact. And I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but in that moment where the preacher passed away, handed their Bible on, the hooker was the one who took it, and then raised the son who turned into a preacher, who told that story to a parish of people, who is encouraging them all to understand the meaning of the story and value their lives. And I love that message. I do. I really think that is something that more people need to understand. And I think Randy Travis did an excellent job at writing something like this, where I think people need to understand the value of not only their lives, but the value that your life has on other people's lives. And the things, you may not even realize how much you change someone else's life. And it is that value of what you leave behind that, like, your memories and the importance will come from. And I think a lot of people sadly don't see how important they are. And it can be something so simple as just making someone smile one day. Think about your own life and the little things and the little actions that really shape your entire week. How a single compliment can just make you won't forget for like forever. I still remember one comment I had when I was 18 working behind a bar, and I've never forgotten it. And it's amazing that something as simple as that can just stick with you. So think about all the small things that make your days special, all the tiny little things that other people do that make you smile. And then that should make you realize how significant something tiny can be. A tiny act, a tiny gift can be. And I feel like Randy Travis with Free Wooden Crosses showed that. Beautifully so. It's not what you take with you, it's what you leave behind. And what you leave behind doesn't have to be something of like tangible worth. It can be something as simple as a story. I love this. Beautifully well told, beautifully well sung, and you could just picture everything in your mind unfolding in front of you. Amazing, really. Well done. Amazing recommendation. Already, oh man, I just sitting here just thinking about this. Sorry, I don't know if my words are making any sense. Yeah, what a brilliantly well written song. I hope you guys all enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please support the video by liking and subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And have yourself an amazing day. I love all of you wonderful souls, and as always, you right there will see me in the next video.